Have you ever looked up from your phone and realized, wow, hours have just vanished? Or you sit down to work, you know what you need to do, but your brain just can't. Well, if you feel like your ability to focus has been stolen, you're in the right place. We're going to break down exactly what's going on inside your head. First things first, let's get one thing straight right off the bat. I really want you to hear this. You are not lazy. See, the real problem is something totally different. Your brain has been, well, kind of hijacked. It's gotten hooked on these tiny constant hits of a chemical called dopamine. And that addiction, that's the real thief of your focus. So, how in the world did this even happen? To really get it, we've got to look at the invisible cycle that's trapping our attention. We'll call it the addiction loop. It's actually really simple. Every time you scroll, watch a quick video, or even just see a notification pop up, it's like a tiny deal is made. You give a second of your time and boom, your brain gets an instant, easy little prize. And this right here just nails the appeal, doesn't it? This isn't the kind of satisfaction you get from finishing a big project. No. This is pleasure delivered instantly, with basically zero work required. And here's that loop in action. It's so simple, it's scary. You scroll a reel, you get a little dopamine hit. Your brain goes, ooh, I like that. So what do? You do it again. Scroll, dopamine. Watch, dopamine. It becomes this automatic, unconscious habit that trains your brain to want only one thing, more of that easy stuff, and to want it right now. Okay, so what's the big deal? What's the real long-term damage of living inside this loop? Well, it literally rewires your brain. It changes the circuitry, making the things you actually need to do feel, well, impossible. Just look at the difference. You've got the hard stuff, studying, deep work, things that take effort and pay off later, and then you have the easy stuff, scrolling, reacting, instant rewards. Over time, your brain doesn't just start to prefer the easy path, it starts to actively hate the hard one. Real effort starts to feel slow, painful, and just not worth it. And this brings us to maybe the most frustrating feeling in the world, right? You have your list, you know exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You might even really want to do it, and yet, you just don't. Why? What is going on? The secret answer is boredom. We've trained ourselves to think that boredom is bad, that it's a feeling we need to escape immediately. But here's the absolute key. Focus lives on the other side of boredom. You have to push through that first wave of discomfort to get into the zone, and our brains have completely lost the training for that. So if you've been beating yourself up about this, telling yourself you just need more willpower or discipline, please stop. You have to understand something really important. This is not a fair fight. You're not just fighting against yourself. You are literally up against brilliant algorithms designed to keep you hooked. You're fighting against the entire science of instant gratification, a bottomless pit of entertainment, and you're fighting against your own brain, which has been rewired to crave all of it. Okay, so that all sounds pretty bleak. I get it. But here's the good news. There is a way out. And the solution isn't about finding some superhuman discipline. It's about a smart, strategic reset. Seriously, just forget trying to get motivated. It's not about motivation. That's like trying to start a flooded car by just pushing the gas pedal harder. It won't work. What you actually need to do is clear out the engine. You need a full-on reset. And here's the simple plan. Step 1, for a little while every day, maybe it's an hour, maybe it's more, you cut off the supply. No cheap dopamine. Put the phone away. Step 2, you have to embrace the suck. That fidgety, restless, I need to do something feeling, that's not you failing. That's the feeling of your brain starting to heal. It's a great sign. And finally, step 3, just give it time. Your brain is literally healing its pathways. Be patient. All right, so once you've hit that reset button and started the detox, what's next? Now we get to the fun part, actively rebuilding your power of attention. Here's how you do it. The key is to start small, really small. After your little dopamine fast, don't try to climb Mount Everest. Don't tackle that huge, scary project. Just pick one single, slightly hard thing. And for how long? Just 10 minutes. That's it. Look, the goal here isn't to finish anything. The goal is to prove to your brain that it can handle effort again. It's about teaching it that work without an instant reward isn't going to kill it. 10 minutes is the win. Now, just a heads up, your brain is going to throw a tantrum at first. It will scream for a distraction. That's totally normal. But if you just keep showing up for those 10 minutes, day after day, something amazing happens. It slowly, quietly adapts. Your focus will start to come back. And that brings us right back to where we started. This whole time, it was never about you being lazy. It was never a moral failing or a lack of ambition. You are just caught in a system that is expertly designed to distract you. That's the real diagnosis. And the amazing thing is, once you know the real diagnosis, you can finally start the right treatment. And this is what it all boils down to: your attention. That is the steering wheel of your life. Whatever you point it at is where you go. So when you take back control of your attention from all the noise and distraction, you are literally taking back control of your entire life. So you have the map now. You know the problem and you know the solution. The only real question left is, what are you going to take control of first?